size of their head. Look at the size of it. It's like, man, I don't think you could fit that in there. I mean, what are you trying to fit in there? Something's trying to fit. It's like, I don't know if I can get this new sofa in. Or Sophie. I don't know, Sophie, if you can move in, Ed. Or some sort of Ed. I'm hearing like, listen, I don't know, Ed, if I can fit your head in there. So you're either called Eddie or Edwina or Edmonds or a sausage or a wiener. But I'm hearing a wiener, a sausage wiener. How can I fit that sausage in there? So someone could well be tight, or that's like, how do I fit my sausages in that fridge? So someone is dripping, or their fridge is an old fridge. Or sorry about this, Taurus, but y'all seem to have some channel messages coming up. I will explain in a second. But I'm trying to fit my sausage in that wiener, or I'm trying to fit my sausages in the fridge, and how do I do that if it's dripping? So something is, you're either eating like dripping, like what do you call it in dripping? Something in dripping, which is like looking after your weight or something. But dripping is obviously fat and something, isn't it? Dripping. I don't know. They used to have that in Britain. But I'm trying to fit my sausage in there, Ed. How can I fit my freezer in there? Or like, how can I put my head in there, Ed? Or man, yo, really must be dealing with someone called E or Emma or Emily or E and Sophie. So anything beginning with Soam from Soam could be a Cancerian. Or how do I fit this in there? How do I fit my sofa in there? Or how on earth can you fit any more in than what you're doing? It's like you're doing so much. How do you fit all of that in? Like how how do I fit into your schedule if you're so busy? How do I fit in with your lifestyle? How is it that you have all of this stuff? And how is it that you do this? How can we make this work? How can we make this happen? How can we come together? And how can you possibly think that I can fit into your life when you have either one, such a big head, or two, it depends which head you're looking at. Because something needs to be fit in and there needs to be a slot, and it's like, look, I want to fill up this slot. And whatever that slot is, if it's going, I'll have it. If it's going, it's going, it's gone. I'll take the slot, done, there you go, it's yours. So you kind of got this energy of where you're trying to fit into a slot, like a time slot, and it might be that you're trying to fit into someone's schedule of like, look, I'm sorry, sweetheart, but how are we going to have time together? Heather. Or like H, anything to do with H, or so I'm hearing H or Henry. But how on earth do we fit everything in there? Like, I don't think I could fit any more in. Someone really might be, I don't know, if they're looking after their weight or something. I mean, me, I'm really suffering through my weight, okay? So I don't know if any of you guys are also, but like, I keep hearing like, how can I possibly fit any more in? Like, so I don't know if this is time or slots or work or people or trying to fit it into a hole. I've got no idea, but it could be called moles or Molly or like, well, I mean, no, so how much more can you fit up your nose? So it's like, listen, I can't possibly get any more up my nose. Some of you are really suffering from the old addiction maybe. And it's like, look, I'm trying to fit more up this hole, but I can't get any more up there. So, I don't know, they're saying that there could be an affair because someone might stick it in more than one hole. Because I'm hearing like we're either going to go golfing and there's like we're on par 3, or it's kind of like you're dealing with a Pisces and a Meg Ryan and Billy Crystal, and it's like, look, I can't possibly fit any more of these clubs in your holes. Like you got 1 hole, 2 hole, 3 holes. Is that what do you want to go, the 3 holes? So yeah, let's go to 3 holes. So that could be a pub or a boozer or something. You're like, let's go to the 3 holes. So I don't know, what is this to do with the 3 holes? The 3 holes. Trios. Leos. Oh, trios of Leos. How y'all doing, Leos? Sassy y'all up in this business. What hole are you going in? But something like, listen, it's a trio of Leos. So which trio do you want to go in? Is it a third party? Is it a golfing match? Is it a game of life? Is it a third party energy of cheating? Or which hole is it that you would rather go in? I don't know. You might want to just go out to boozer and go out to 3 holes. You might want to go out to lunch, out to dinner. Well, I can't be asked to cook. Let's go out to dinner. Let's go out to 3 holes. All right? So anyway, reading over. How you doing? I nearly said Capricorn. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. How you doing, Taurus? So, don't know where that came from. Okay, so Steve is on fire at the moment, and I've got a new deck, man, and I've just done Aries. I've got a new deck. But someone's like, listen, I got myself a new dick. So, I don't know, this is called Richard. Someone do a Richard and I got myself a new Richard. Right, but anyway, I got myself a new deck, man, and I have been seeing some visions through this card deck. Okay, so we had some fun with Aries. I don't know if you've seen that, but you definitely want to watch our extended. It's exciting because I got something new. It's new. Okay, but we look at your past. This is for your first, sorry, no it isn't. It's from your 15th until the 31st of January. Now these only normally go over to Patron for the tier 2 members, but I thought, you know what, I've got a new dick, let's just try and get on with this new person, right? But this new thing, so let's get on with the new thing. Something about also Stephen King, maybe something to do with Stephen. Let's get on with Stephen, let's get on Stephen, let's get on, listen, let's get on to Steve. We need to know what Steve's got to say. We need to get on to Steve. Some of you might work for a travel company and there's a person called here Steve and we need to get on to them for a lift somewhere. It's like, listen, let's just get them to give us a lift or let's just get them to pick us up. Something like that. Anyway, I'm saying, look, let's get on to Steve. So, I don't know how many holes or whatever. Calm down, Steve. So, Pluto must have moved because now my fear and anxiety is kind of shifted and I actually feel full of energy and full of beans. So, man, you're having a fry up, ain't you? Or something like that, and I'm full of beans. I don't know, have you got wind, Taurus? But, like, you know what, I'm full of wind and I'm full of air. So you could have an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini somewhere around here. But I'm full of air. So, I don't know what that is. I'm full of this affair. I can't stick this affair, Graham. Attraction anymore. I'm sick to death of this affair. Ooh, yeah. Someone having an affair, Taurus. Fatal attraction or fairground attraction. I don't want no love affair. Young hearts are foolish too many times, but now I'm determined. I'm gonna get it right. It's got to be perfect. So it's got to be perfect. So you might be organising a party. Anyway, Taurus, back to the show. So I've got a new deck. I think it's really good. I really did channel some messages through here. So what we're going to do is look at your past, and then we're going to clarify them with this. But over on the other side, which is supposed to just be there, but I've got free time, it will be your 2-week reading for the last part of January. We do a spread for you, clear it away, a spread for them. They are external energies that you can look in through of what people would be going through. If you're Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter, you can look at it as a flip mirror of what's going on with a person, okay? But I will explain when we get over there. But we also, which was very intriguing, that I've just come up with that seemed to have worked through this deck, which was what not to do, right? So we go through your readings, both of them. Aries was an hour and 20 minutes, roughly. But what not to do. Okay, so you're reading, they're reading, what not to do. That's on the other side. At the moment, it is past and see what you've been going through. But it feels like, what I'm going through, do you like the things that I've been showing you? So I've been showing you something, but it depends on what sausage it is that someone's been showing you. That's what I'm saying. You could be doing with a show and tell, or named Terry or Tibbs, or a brand new £10 note or a dodgy one. But I'm definitely picking up, though, that Libra is all up in here. Show me, tell me, show me, go on, just show me. Just show me, go on. Or the showroom, or the show, just show it, go on, show us. Go on, show us the showroom. Show us what you've got. Go on, just show me, go on, show me. I don't know, that's what I'm hearing. Or a chamois leather, or something to do with a shimmy, doing the shimmy. Anyway, okay, you might be twalking. Some of you could be twalking a car, could be a Cancerian. It's like, listen, I'm going to twalk you in a minute. So, unless someone's stealing a motor, stealing a Cancerian, I think, Taurus, you're not getting on with a Cancerian, I feel. And, listen, I'm going to twalk you in a minute, and I'm telling you what, I'm going to give you a good scene to and talk to. I'm telling you now, stop nicking my motor, stop asking me for travel, stop asking me for money, and stop asking, stop. Look, listen, just stop. That's all I'm hearing. That would be around someone in your family, maybe, of a Cancerian. Possible. Okay? Anyway, so let's see what's been going on with your past. But on the other side, man, when I was doing the what not to do, actually kind of shocked me. But let's see. So, Taurus, what's been going on with Taurus? So, Taurus, everything is in reverse. Wow. Man, why did that come upside down? I'm definitely dealing with an Aquarian, but I can't remember which one was upside down and which not. Sorry. Because I thought they were all the wrong way up. Steve, click. Oh dear, really? What is this idiot about? Anyway, let's see. So, can you handle it? Because it's like, look, you keep prying the truth out of me, and you keep trying to get it out of me, and I'm telling you, there's nothing to tell you. You keep saying, look, what's the truth? It's like, stop asking. It's like trying to get sword in and out the stone. It's like it's trying to get blood out of wine, or trying to like prize the truth out of someone. It's like that. I know that if I just keep pressuring you, I know the fact that you will tell me. Go on, show me. Go on, tell me. Tell me. It's like, listen, stop prying. Stop trying to get the truth out of me. Stop asking. So for a lot of you, you've said, look, don't ask, right? You're on a need-to-know basis. I told you don't ask, right? It's no, but can you do this for... No, slow down. I said don't ask, didn't I? And you're like, yeah, well, that doesn't matter. And no, it does matter. I said don't ask. So, again, someone has been like, look, I'm just going to pry into what's going on in your life. Hello. What's going on here then? Nothing? Oh, really? Well, that sounds like a complete yarn to me. It's like, oh, God, it's so boring. This is like a hearing, right? So, it's like, look, you're prying into my personal life now. Well, 5 of Cups, there you go. You're prying into my personal life now. I told you to keep out of it. It's like, well, what? It's like what do you call it? Simple, Simon, or Pisces or something, or Taurus. But like, this would be your card as well. It's kind of like in headlights, like that. Shaggy? So, it's stand up to attention. No. It said, go on, pay me attention. No. Go on, I just want your attention a minute. Hold on a second, no, I ain't got time. Stop it. Just stop, keep asking. I told you no. So there's a letdown. Oh, well, you let me down. Yeah, well, I can't be bothered. I'm sorry, but I might be going to the Free Holes instead. What, you mean that you're going up the boozer? So what was you doing what was you doing at the boozer when you're supposed to be at work? You're like, well, I can't help it. I've got a drink problem. So, or something like that. It's like, well, you must have a problem because I keep trying to talk to you and I keep trying to catch you and tell you, and I did catch you. I catch you with a neighbour. So you might have a next door neighbour. And so I caught you with a neighbour. So, I don't know. Unless you went out with a neighbour or with someone from Australia. But like, listen, I just caught you with a neighbour. Did you? I don't know. It's just like, I'm just getting caught up with this neighbour. Hold on a minute. But neighbourhood. Something to do with the neighbourhood. This is all in the hood. Boys in the hood. So, don't know why I'm hearing that. The boys, come on and have a good time. It's like, bruv, don't just shove them in right in my face. I told you, I just caught you with the ex. Just caught you out. So, well, unless this is the person that you're courting, and they're just like, oh God, it's like, oh man, what is the matter with you? Will you do something with your life? And you're like, oh, I can't because I just, it's just I keep trying to ask them, but I can't get anything. And so, man, yeah, someone trying to like score here, whatever it is, like a one-upmanship or a workmanship, or the working men's, or what do you call it? Like I keep trying to ask them, but they won't listen. So it's more of a, listen, I've got something to ask you. No, I ain't got time. I don't want it. No, the cat that lost the cream, knocked it over, spilt it. So it's like, listen, you spilt it. Would you just like, listen, take the head off that, and you're like drinking it, and you're like, bruv, just take the head off it, or I'll take the head off you. It's really, why do I keep hearing the name Ed? But I'm going to take the head off you in a minute, or I'm going to take Ed off you. It's like, you're not taking my nephew. You're not taking my head off me. It's like, no, I just want them for a minute. It's like, no, bruv, you're not stealing them. They're like gold, bruv. It's like, I told you, no, you can't have this person. They are mine. Someone's fighting over work or children or something. They're like, look, you keep trying to steal me. It's like, no, that's spilt milk, bruv. That, you just spilt it. You spoilt it. Someone could be from Spalding. But like, you just spoilt it. Why did you spoil it? I was going to tell you something. And you're like, oh, bruv, I ain't got time, I know already. And you're like, what? I had this surprise for you all the time and you knew? Yeah. What? Well, I'm seeing someone else. Oh, shit. I mean, is that right, Taurus? I don't know. But let's have a look. They said, no, you can't have them. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter. But that's trying to, like, squeeze time in of, like, when can I have some time? You're like, bruv, I've got my own time. My time is my own. Keep it to yourself. I mean, these energies, you can be arguing with whoever. It don't have to be a love life. Does everybody always concentrate on the love life? Kneel before me, Neil. It's like, listen, Armstrong. So you're like, listen, Arms Way, I am not speaking to you and I told you to keep your mouth shut. I said don't ask, didn't I? And you're like, no, but I didn't pay attention to Steve when he done the things that I missed. I missed that. What was it? Sorry, I just quickly joined in on the chat and I missed it. I've got to go back and watch. Well, like Page of Wands, it's like, look, I asked you. It's like, no, if you want me, then you're going to have to get down on one knee. Where is my ring? Why do I keep doing this lately? Where is the ring? Show me the ring. It's like, no, it's just show me the way to go home. It's like, well, I'm tired and I want to go to bed. It's like, fuck, bro, all you want to do is go to bed. You get home from work and you just go to bed? Is that it? It's like, where's the ring? Well, it's 7 days. It's like, what do you mean? It's like in 7 days' time I'll get round to it. Listen, I need you to fix the windows, fix the doors. You're like, nah, bruv, I'll do that in 7 days' time. You're like, no, it don't need fixing now. It needs fixing like then. It needs fixing now. No, you can't fix this, bruv. It's spilt. It's spoilt. You can't do it. And you're like, bruv, what are you on about? Of course I can do it. So you're like, look, I can do it. So if I can do it, you can do it better, right? And you're like, no, I can't do it any better than that, bruv. That's kosher. That is sweet as a nut. I can't do it any better than that. So I can't give you any more of an offer than what I have done. And I tried to offer you, but you didn't listen. So losers, sweepers, all that sort of stuff, right? So finders, keepers I'm picking up. Unless someone's at the back of a bus and they just turn up like, ah! But like, I'm hearing like, finders, sweepers, losers, keepers. Like, oh, I'm going to keep that, bruv. There's no way I'm letting go of you. But again, Page of Wands, where's my ring? Y'all really think that marriage is the answer? No, bruv. Divorce is the answer. An annulment is the answer. The answer to life isn't, let's have children. Let's get married. Let's get a mortgage. How difficult is it? 5 of Cups, Page of Wands. That's how difficult that is. Now I realised I took the offer. And now I realise that who I'm begging to is the employment office, or I'm begging for money because we may not now have someone because we now took a £10,000 deal on a house and we realise now that we've got to fill it with electricity and heating and bills. So what do we fill it with? Cups of 5 of Cups. So you, sorry if I'm a bit condescending at the moment, but I like to add a little bit of flair of myself in there. But Page of Wands, no, I don't want to talk about it. I asked you before, you was prying, you was crying, and I can't do it. I'm sorry, but I can't. I can't make it, is also what I'm hearing. I can't do this anymore, I can't take it anymore, I can't make it anymore. I can't seem to make things. What? I can't seem to make things. I can't seem to make it up to you, can I? And you're like, no, you can't make it up to me. You can't just sign your name across my heart and think that I'm going to be your baby. It's like, no. You can't just forgive and forget. You can't forget everything that you've done. Why is it that you just try to brush everything under the carpet and think that an argument never really has been an argument in the past, where we can just suddenly just forget what you've done? An action is something that is taken against someone to take it personally. And when they do take it personally, someone gets annoyed and thinks, you know what, I don't really know if I want to bother doing this anymore. So I can't be bothered. That's all I keep saying. I can't be bothered. What else have we got for you? I mean, it's a bit like Jim Bowen. Well, look at what you could have won. Come on, look at what you could have won. You won nothing but BFH. That's all you got is bus fare. Oh, that's it, or an affair. But like, it's like, come on, bring your family, bring everybody over. Look at what you could have won. Oh, it's like, why, Jim? Why do I want to look at what I could have won? It's like, well, you know, you could have won it, but you got it wrong. You got it wrong. Someone's like, listen, you're getting it wrong, sweetheart. You're getting it wrong. It's not what someone's lying. Someone's lying. But or lying around, maybe, I don't know, Leo, but it's like, listen, so look at what you could have won. Yeah, but you didn't win, did you? You played too much of a game, Michael, or Douglas. It's like, listen, Michael, you played too much of a game. I told you that life isn't a game. It's not a gamble. You know, you played too much of a game and you lost. You lost me. I told you once before, if you keep playing games, then I'm out and I'm done. And then someone of a brother or sister or someone is going back to someone here and saying, well, you know what, you shouldn't have pried. You shouldn't have, like, asked. You shouldn't have, like, you should have done it. It's like, yeah, well, I could have done, but I didn't. You're like, no, because you believed us. We were actually spinning you a yarn, telling you that something was possible, but when the best made plan went to crap, we had to let you down. You're like, but don't let me down. It's like, yeah, but you let me down. It's like, well, don't feel so down about it. Pick yourself up. It's like, yeah, but I broke a promise to someone that I was supposed to be seeing. And because now you've broke your promise, I broke their promise. And because the old Victoria's Secret now opened Pandora's box, it's like you've now opened up a box of tricks and a box of secrets that I don't want to indulge in, right? Which could even be a box of roses. But it's like, you know what? I don't really want to indulge in all that anymore. You know, I'm done with it. I'm finished. Yeah, but if you'd have kept up your appearance of pride and you'd have said something, I would have known that I could have gone there. So it's your fault. No, it ain't my fault. It's not our fault. Whose fault is it? Faulty Towers, bruv. Manuel. That's whose fault it is. But anyway, well, a faulty foundation. You build it off... well, if you build something off a faulty foundation, then it falls down. So you basically built it on clay. So, you know, unless your name's Clay or Clayton, but like you built it on clay. You probably needed to put cement and everything in it and make it more sturdy. No, bruv, that's not working, bruv. It's like, it's not level. It's like, well, like, look, let me just level with you a little minute. Just come here. That ain't level. Like, I don't want to level up with you. You know, you're not a float. We don't all float down here. We're not called Stephen King, right? We don't all float down here. So it's like, don't bring it down here. Take it up there. Take it up and see the Ed man, right? So go and see Edmund or Edwina. So we'll go and see Edwina about it, or go and see the Ed Master, or go and see the Ed Man about it. It's like, right then, let's go see a man about a dog. What you got to say about it, Cat? Leo? What you got to say about it? Well, I don't really want to know anymore because you let me down as well. Oh, dear, bruv. People's either been letting down tyres or they've been letting down people all over. Oh, dear, Taurus. Anyway, very, very, very quickly, I haven't used this deck apart from Aries reading that I've just done, okay? But man, I love this deck. Let's see. So, the Ace of Swords. Well, for 1 minute we was twin flames. I thought we were supposed to be living here happily ever after and rejoicing and getting together. I thought that this soulmate twin flame relationship was everything that it was supposed to be. I thought this surprise of us having a party or coming together for Christmas was supposed to happen, but it didn't. And that we all had coronavirus, or someone could have had coronavirus during this. But like, because of the coronavirus, we couldn't come together as family. So whose fault is that? Well, it's your fault. It's not our fault. It's the government's fault. I can't get any work. Why is that? It was because it's the government's fault. I can't help it. We can't afford to pay things. We can't. It's like, listen, sweetheart, it's not my fault. I can't help that. We can't move yet. I can't get work yet. You know, I've got a little just to get by, but not enough. No. A little to get by, but not enough. Someone's expectation here also in a twin flame connection. You think that it's magical, because I think it's magic, but no. It's like, no, bruv, this isn't magic. It's not magic, right? So, Magic Mike. So, you might be doing a strip tease, Magic Mike, but that isn't a tease to me. You might be teasing me on Maltese, but that does nothing but please me, tease me, baby, till I lose control. Tease me with your love until I lose control. More your body and soul. Oh girl, baby girl, you know your love is like burning fire in my soul. You want to tease me till me lose control. You know your love is like burning fire in my soul. Well, that's how good is a soulmate twin flame relationship that everybody wanted to be in. I'm looking for my soulmate. Yeah, you probably got one. And they could make you feel as if you need to pay for it. Right? The mortgage, the bills, the Four of Wands. It's a nice place to live. Sure, great, it's fantastic. Can you afford it? No. Right? So you're kind of like, well, it's a lovely place, but it might look good on paper. And then when I got here, I realised that I've got more of a cold towards it. Well, I mean, what? A cold and flu? Or I'm off sick with a cold and flu. Can't seem to get over it. It was great, but... Five of Cups. It was good while it lasted, is what I'm hearing. It was good while it lasted, but it was more of a plaster. It got ripped off. Ooh, someone got ripped off. someone got ripped off. They put in an offer for something and they whipped it off from them. Like, well, we've got an offer for you. There it is. No. What? I just put in an offer. You're like, yeah, you might have put in an offer, but we've said no. And you're like, oh man, what is going on with my luck? Why is it that I put in the offer for this thing and I couldn't get it? It might be on a building or a house or a job here, or moving. Like, someone wants to move, but they put in an offer somewhere, but it was rejected. The offer, well, the offer of love or work or whatever, it was rejected. Five of Cups. Five of Cups is the King of Swords. Aries just had this. Well, this is the part, you see. When I cleared the deck away and then we did what's going on with your partner and what's going on with external people, their first card out was this one. So you would need to watch the extended of how this played out for the other people involved. This is where you can pretty much watch anything. Right? If you're a part of Patron, you can watch as a Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter, watching inward for the other part of the reading. Okay, y'all going to have to, I can't explain it. But listen, I've got better things to do. I'm trying to open up my book and have a look. Trying to go through my books and I'm trying to find out if we can afford this or if we can not to. I have to go through, like, I've got to go through my books to see, like, tax and, like, if we can find any more work and go through the books and go over everything just to make sure that we've got it right. If we've paid our bills and if we can afford any more. Like, we need to find work, but we really need to, like, put a contract out there, because I'm hearing, like, contractual workers or a contractual disease, fuck knows why that is, or like a contract of, like, how do we get someone to sign on this dotted line? How do we get someone to sign here? Because it's like, sign here. So Simon, or Secret Simon, that came out through the Aries reading. But like Simon or Steve or something, but just like, I just want you to sign here and then sign here and sign here, and you're kind of like, man, what am I doing? Signing my life away or what? Or is this just an agreement that we've got that's secret? It's like that. It's a secret agreement, or it's a secret society, or a twist in it. Twist in my sobriety. I got a twist in my sobriety. I tried, but I let myself down by not doing what I promised myself I would do. So a twist in my sobriety would be anything to do with alcohol, drugs, eating, food, addiction. You could be dealing with the energies of Capricorn, even if you're not dealing with one, because of Saturn and Jupiter. Okay, placed. You know, it's been very difficult. You know, my anxiety and stuff picked up, and my weight picked up because of Jupiter, because I have it in the 10th house of Libra. So, you know, for me, that's been very restrictive and, you know, God knows what, and conflicting my other parts of my chart. So anxiety and this feeling of being afraid has definitely been here, you know, because that's Jupiter. It will make you feel worried. It will make you feel scared about putting offers in. It will make you think, you know what, why is everything not working out? That's Jupiter. You know, so things, the reason why they don't work out is because Jupiter's been here to separate people, to add and implement fear into their lives. Is why you might start feeling anxious over certain things, or eating an anxious burger. So, you know, you might be eating a load of Angus burgers and you're like, man, this Angus burger is just so filling. It's because Jupiter is rewarding you with things that you really fear, which is putting on weight and drinking and drugs and alcohol, and overindulgent energies will make your worst nightmares come true. What on earth's happening? Or been happening? Page of Wands. Page of Wands. My worst nightmare come true. They stopped speaking to me. They had their own life here to lead. 6, the Devil. Gemini, the Devil. Also Capricorn. Well, Capricorn, also Gemini. But yeah, Capricorn brother or sister or daughter or brother or son. But sibling, basically, is a Capricorn. And indulgent, I'm trying to get you to look at this food. Man, this played out in my eyes. Y'all didn't hear what I was saying. about narcissism when I was saying if you watch the Aries reading, you'll have to watch that because it's more of a secret society. But when I was saying something going on very presently in my life around narcissism and control and food, and how someone can control you by implementing food and putting it in front of your eyes when you're trying your best to diet. Okay, and I give an instant of where I said Edwina or Wiener or Ed or things like that, and that for me turned into where it was in the fridge, which is if you watch that reading, I was saying about a wiener, right, which might be that, like which wiener do you want, the big one or the small one, right? And there's either small fish, big fish, but there's also a sausage, that's also here. And what I was saying about how you're going to fit that sausage in there, right? Now, for me, that is where a narcissist knows that I am now trying on my diet, right? Y'all don't know everything that goes on in my life, but I'll give you an instant of it. A narcissist then, when they know that you're in control of what you want to do for yourself, of an addiction or anything like that, they can put things in front of your eyes to make it very difficult. For me, there's food now that has been gone over Christmas, right? Diet, great. Person knows I'm on a diet, decides to go and buy a huge big tray of sausages, the small wiener thingy sausages, cocktail sausages, and put them all in the fridge. They won't be eaten because they are not eaten by anybody else, but knows that I like that, but knows that I'm on a diet. So tries to take control of, well, you want to do this for yourself. A narcissist of gaslighting, when you confront this person and say, did you just put that all in temptation in front of my eyes? I know you know. What is the matter with you? I wouldn't do things like that. Really, bruv? That's a gaslighter. That is a narcissist that can then turn to gaslighting to make you feel that what you are witnessing in front of your eyes, and you know with your intuition think, you know what, I'm sure that fucker is happening, right? That's where a narcissist will then, and you think, I know that you're doing that because you've done it so many times before that I know that you're putting things in front of my eyes here to tempt me to get back into your life, or to tempt me with food, and to tempt me with drugs or drink or alcohol. And I'm trying my best not to do that. So why would you put all of those things in the fridge? Why would you put all of those things in front of me to get me to remind me of all the things that I'm trying to forget? Because if you've got a narcissist here, they can control food as well, which means that they will control you by feeding you. By one, bullshit, and also two, feeding you to keep you slow and sluggish to not let you go, which is a fish, right? So I don't want to let you go. I can't lose you. The only thing that I can do is control you is by feeding you. One, bullshit, and two, food. Food is a very big thing of where a narcissist eventually, when they realise that they can't control you, they will start to then control their environment, which means they can get old pictures of or sentimental things that you would never throw away, and you would think, fuck, I would never throw that away. A narcissist, they will be fucking straight in that like old pictures and stuff like that, and start ripping up pictures and ripping up things. You're like, fuck, why on earth would you throw that away? Why would you? Because they're having a spaz moment where they can't control anything in their life, and a narcissist will destroy it. As soon as it's there, they'll destroy it. So they can go through old things because they like things that, like vegetables and things, they can leave that in there for ages and just watch it rot, right? Or they can take a new thing and destroy it. So they can like get all old photographs and things like that and just start fucking clearing it all up and like throwing it out, and you're like, what the fuck have you just thrown that away for? The devil. The devil is very tempting and luring to put things in front of people's eyes, have an attraction, right? It's not law of attraction, unless your name's Laura. But like law and order. But yeah, tempting. Look what Daddy's got. That's what I'm hearing. Look what Daddy's got. Look, come on, look. Let's see what Daddy's got. I've got an ice cream. It's like, fuck off. I don't want anything. It's like, no, of course you do. You need it. No, I don't need that. I don't need it. I don't need your, like, I need your love. I need your affection, not an infection. It's more of an infectious disease than it is like, I need a bit affectionate. I need you to worry about what I want and what no. Don't worry about what you need. It's about what I want. No. Not compared to this person. This person here, if a child or a brother or a sister or whatever, is being gaslit. It's probably why they're not speaking. Is it because you're not on the same wavelength? Whoever this is. You're not on the same wavelength. You're someone because they keep tempting someone to do the wrong thing. Well, you got to do the right thing. Do the right thing, yeah. Not talking about, well, yeah, you can't say that. Anyway, man, this, you know, you're not getting on with this person here because they realise that someone puts things in front of their eyes to, like, tempt them. And they're not tempted. A temp, that could be a PA or a TA, or Tatiana, or Twana, or like T, or A, Abby, G. I'm hearing G also. Fallen from grace. Well, this is fallen from grace, because this is Capricorn. So it was the first ever born archangel of the devil, Lucifer. So that's grace right there. Could be Grace here. Could be a child called Grace here. So it could be a sibling. But I'm definitely hearing that. Listen, you may think that you fell from grace, Lucifer, but you know, you might think. I'm also hearing you might think that you're better than anybody else, but you're not. There is someone that I don't know. It seems like you're all putting each other to shame. You know, that's family. Everybody else puts everybody to shame. You put me to shame. Well, the only thing I can do then is resort to blame. Blame everybody else but myself. Anyway, sorry Taurus. So we're going to have to do this slightly quicker. That is just a very quick past energy. But let's look at your present. Let's look towards the future, right? Let's see what you're going to have coming up for the last 2 weeks of January. Like I said, I'll do a full spread for you, full spread for your partner, which is also external energies, using this deck and others, and then we do what not to do, right? That's if you really want to believe that or not, but I drew 4 cards out of this for the Aries reading, and that really clearly told me what not to do. So that believes whether you want to believe me as a reader, and where you will see where it says what not to do, right? But can your karma stop you from doing that? That's the part of what you need to grasp, is that you can break from your karma if you resist addiction. And if you resist, because resisting is not persisting. A persistent energy is a forceful energy that makes you back off, right? So if you persist to keep doing, the opposite is where you will break a chain of karma of Capricorn. Right? You'll break this person in the end if you keep doing it. You will break them, okay? Oh, I'm getting cold. Anyway, so your reading will be as normal for all those that do follow me on Patreon. Thank you so much. This will be over only on the full access bundle, and it is pretty much sticking by my word, which is really, like I said, your 2-week reading, your last 2 weeks, you, them, what not to do. Also, we're adding in there as well. Okay, I might not have time to do every sign because I've got until the 15th to get all these done and out. Okay, and it's taking some time. So it depends. If they don't all come out, they don't, and I'll just go straight to Patreon and just do their reading. Okay, which means it wouldn't be this, it would just be that. Okay, alright guys, thanks very much. All the links are below, personal readings, everything else. Thanks very much, Taurus. See you soon.